Change for the sake of change? Hi everyone, I'm Leo Notenboom for AskLeo.com. You know, different people react differently to change. One of the common themes I hear in comments from people reacting to change is, oh, they're just changing things for the sake of changing things. Many people blame their frustrations on a perception that some change happened for no other reason than some need to just change something. Change for the sake of change alone. No. In my opinion, nothing could be further from the truth. Now, you may not understand a change. You may not like a change. You may think a change is a horrific and horrible mistake. And all of that can actually be very, very valid and true. But don't think for a moment that the change wasn't made for a real, thought out reason. I want to say well thought out, but that's not always the case. But there was at least a reason behind whatever was being changed. You may not like or agree with the reason, but I can assure you that there was in fact a reason. Changing something to change something wasn't that reason. The problem seems to be that when many people can't understand a change, or when they really, really dislike a change, they immediately jump to this conclusion that it was made without any reason at all. Now, just because you can't think of a reason doesn't mean that there isn't one. Look, it just doesn't make business sense to randomly change things for no reason at all. And don't for a moment think that every change in technology isn't somehow rooted in some kind of business justification. Technology is a very competitive place, and that means that companies are constantly having to innovate, which means change, just to stay relevant and alive. Companies that don't change will die. It really is as simple as that. Products that don't evolve disappear, eventually being replaced by more current and different alternatives. Change always happens for a reason. It might be in response to a competitor's improved set of features. It might be due to extensive testing that somehow shows that there's some new way of doing things that's more intuitive and easier for people to use. It might be businesses on a mission to reduce things like the number of different user interfaces across multiple platforms. It might be simply to add features that presumably add value. It might be to cater to a specific subset of valuable customers, like, say, the business customer. There's always a reason, and that reason is not just to change things for the fun of it. Now, here's the most important thing of it all. Like I said, there's always a reason, but that reason might not apply to you. That reason might not be obvious at all. And that reason might just turn out to be completely wrong. You might not like the change, but there's always a reason for it. Always. And yes, it might help if the companies making the change did a better job of explaining why they were making the change, but then again, it might not. All the explanation in the world isn't going to make you like something that you fundamentally just don't like. In which case, it might be time for a change of your own to a new solution, a different solution that's more to your liking. That kind of change is in your control. As always, I'd love to hear what you think. If you're not watching this on AskLeo.com, here's the URL. Go out there, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it all. I can't respond to every comment, but absolutely every comment gets read and appreciated. Have a great week, everyone. Till next time, I'm Leo Notenboom, AskLeo.com. Hey, if you're watching this anywhere but on AskLeo.com, Head out there and leave a comment on the video. Do let me know what you think. AskLeo.com is where all the action is. If you're not subscribed to my weekly newsletter, now's a great time. Each week I send out the latest answers and other interesting news and commentary to something approaching 60,000 people just like you. AskLeoBooks.com has my latest selection of books on topics ranging from backing up to internet safety and more. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I'm Leo Notenboom for AskLeo.com.